Hello and welcome to Green Herb Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream I am back playing Street Fighter 5. I'll be playing more of the story. So sit back, relax and more importantly enjoy the live stream. A massive shout out to Prochronics Vlogz, Chad Middleton, Aidan Denston, Milkman the Gamer, Damien and Alan Sewell, Animation Time and Sonic Studio. Please check out the content and subscribe to those lovely fantastic people. Okay, so this is Act 2, Gathering. To each their own. Jury versus Rashid. Oh, I've done that. No, I haven't done that actually. I think it's so cool to have a fantastic cinematic story like this in a Street Fighter game.
Well, I would like to talk about the article for the World Butler Alliance Journal. The deadline is...
Any second here, Jory is going to kick open this door. I think.
You... Oh, now I understand. You were also receiving similar information.
Oh no, it's Nash first.
Why do they keep ignoring me?
Any second now, Jory is going to kick open that door.
We have already met each other. This is Nash, one of our associates, who's tracking pieces.
You're tracking pieces? But why would you want them? What?
He has no interest in the pieces themselves. He plans to fight against Bryson, so he doesn't want them to get into Shadow's hands.
Nosy Parker, welcome to the live stream. It's great to have you as always. Here I am again, having a nose. As always. As always.
So those are your personal toy soldiers? Raiders.
Who are you calling Dim, Jory?
So you don't trust my keen eye for talent?
If you're that confident, then let me try them out. Let's see. How about you?
Some? Why does nobody ever listen to me?
Time to play!
Azam, stay back!
Time to play? I mean time to kick your ass, Jory. Oh, I'm playing as Jory. The game keeps doing that to me every time I think I'm playing as the other character. Oh wait, what? Oh. Yeah, every time I think I'm playing the character, I'm actually playing the other character. No, I didn't. This game is way too easy. At least the story mode is anyway. Fuck indeed. But if I catch that spider, it's dead.
Come on, enough already.
If you're not gonna fight me seriously, then you can just die.
Master!
Enough already. Now let me explain why I gathered all of you here.
I haven't been satisfied. Why don't you also fight?
The Black Moons.
I'd have to.
One moon turned all of New York into chaos. What if we could stop them with these?
What? How did...
Are you saying a little piece like that can control those moons?
Yeah,
That's the whole story.
be handy to have any kind of spider killer.
Hatred, despair. The moons can bring out extreme negative emotions. And negative emotions are what psycho power feeds upon to grow stronger. From the chaos unleashed by the moons, psycho power would grow immensely. It would become the ultimate power. That is the goal of Shadowloo and Bison.
There's
So
your
now it's up to us to destroy Shadowloo's beautiful plan.
there's your synopsis of the story for Street Fighter 5. We have to.
Only goal is to kill them.
That's part of the story too. Kill Bison.
If we obtain all the remaining pieces, psycho power will become unbeatable. If you want to defeat Bison, you must stop that. Additionally, we have found evidence linking those missing hackers to the development of the Black Moons. The one who you seek is among them. Am I correct? If so, isn't it more efficient?
Good, thanks. How was your day?
That makes sense. But if I'm going to risk my life for you, why don't you tell me who you really are?
Fine then. I am really...
Oh God, where did he come from?
Putting together secret plans in a place like this. You rat.
Lord Yuri.
So this is your precious Claydar.
I truly appreciate the support you gave.
Since I helped in its creation, I came here to see the fruits of my effort. I hope my tech didn't make it.
That's good, and no problem.
To say.
Not one more word.
So you know, as somebody who grew up playing Street Fighter 2 on the Sega Mega Drive, there was no cinematic story mode. You just had the arcade mode where every character had a little ending at the end, like a brief basic ending, you know, a story ending. But certainly it didn't have an amazing cinematic story with this quality.
It can't be over.
Is this a new make of it? What do you mean by a new make? I don't get you. You mean is it a new game?
Stop acting so violent to him. Aren't you satisfied?
Don't touch me.
Huh?
Commoner, get that filthy hand off me before I make you regret it!
Jesus. This guy has some serious anger management issues.
Fine. I will be watching you all with great amusement.
Will you now? Shit. Yeah.
I'm very sorry. I didn't realize that you still haven't mastered how to use your body. But that's not my fault. It was sad. You are already dead.
Dun dun dun.
That's a joke, right? Huh?
Plot twist.
Serious?
Nash is dead.
Close your eyes. Unfortunately, I can't touch your soul, but that doesn't mean I can't give you a little bit of help. Here.
They're gonna tap me in the forehead and make everything okay.
What? What you just said was the truth? He's really dead?
How's that? You should be feeling better.
I feel fantastic now that you tapped my forehead with your finger. How much is this going to cost me? This is amazing medical treatment, cutting edge medical treatment.
But I utterly despise Bison.
I think we all do.
Another man, more suitable to lead this world. That's why I want to destroy Shadow.
It is very satisfactory.
Now let me ask everyone once again. Do we all share the same common goal?
I think we do.
To stop Shadowloo's deadly plan and to destroy Bison.
Yeah. She looks alright, bitch. She looks alright, to be
now,
honest.
We are all comrades in arms.
We are.
For at least as long as Bison still lives.
Yeah. I agree. I kind of want to do some like commentary, kind of like talking, but every time there's a cutscene, it's hard to do that. And then when you're fighting, you're trying to concentrate on the fight, and you know, so it's... Yeah, try to do commentary in Street Fighter 5 story mode is quite tough. But I'll try.
You are exactly as Helen described to me.
And you are a guest who lacks any manners.
Do you know about a piece that has this shape? I need you to kindly give it to me.
Something tells me she's not going to.
Can't we settle this peacefully?
No, this is Street Fighter. We don't settle things peacefully in the world of Street Fighter. So, this is Street Fighter 5. It's the latest Street Fighter and it's on PlayStation 4. The very first Street Fighter game I played was many years ago when I was a little kid. It was Street Fighter 2 on the Sega Mega Drive. And Street Fighter has come a long way over the years. Graphically, everything has improved over the years. The audio, the graphics, the story. As I said earlier, we never really had... I'm going to have to pause this for a second because I want to do a bit of commentary. Street Fighter 2 on the Sega Mega Drive did not have a story mode at all. It had an arcade mode where each character had its own short little story when you completed the arcade mode. But that was it really in terms of story. So the story has come a long way over the years, to say the least. So it's so cool to have this amazing story in Street Fighter 5. Cinematics, voiceovers, just really movie-like quality. It's just really cool to see these characters that I've played over the years, come to life in this story. So it's really good. It's really fun. That's all I wanted to say really about the story. Oh, I just bitch slapped him. Karen just bitch slapped that motherfucker.
Let's have a little chat. Why are you trying to take that piece from me? I'd like to guess it has something to do with the appearance of the Black Moons.
It does indeed.
Okay, I give up. You have great fighting strength and great wisdom. I'll talk. I'm sorry, but I'll never use them for evil purposes. You have my word. I don't know if you believe me or not, but please believe me. I wouldn't lie to a Kanzuki.
Yeah, he seems genuine enough. I don't think he'd lie.
Shibasaki, contact all the top-ranked fighters on the list.
Don't look the same game. Don't look the same game. Old one is better. You think so? I'd have to disagree with you. The game looks far better.
Hey! How's special training? Well, if you ask me, I think we prefer this a lot more.
Here we have Ryu and Ken. Allies, but at the same time they're kind of rivals. So it's an interesting setup here.
Never gets old.
Hadouken. So the story of... I have to pause. I just can't talk and fight at the same time. So the story of Street Fighter 5, as you may have already heard, but I'll do a better, shorter explanation. Basically, the black moons are causing a lot of negative energy throughout the world. Negative energy feeds psychic power, and it's psychic power that M. Bison, which is an evil warlord who wants to essentially take over the world. He is the leader of Shadaloo, a criminal organization which wants to take complete control of the world. M. Bison uses psychic power to do that, so you need to destroy the black moons, dark moons, whatever they're called, in order to reduce the psychic power, introduce a negative energy, therefore reducing psychic power, and therefore being able to destroy M. Bison and Shadowloo. That's basically your objective, and a synopsis of the story. It must be happening here. I know, yeah, because there is a lot of negative energy in this world. So M. Bison has been the main villain of the Street Fighter series since Street Fighter 2. Again, he is the leader of Shadaloo, which are a criminal organization hell-bent on essentially controlling the world. So yeah. So unsurprisingly, M. Bison is the main villain of Street Fighter 5.
Nice offense there. Whew, that was real close.
You're one of Kanzuki's ninjas. What do you want?
Shadowloo is using the Black Moons to drive
Black
the world
Moons.
into chaos. The Kanzuki family is requesting help from the world's best fighters to prevent this from happening. We hope that you both will join our cause.
Understood.
More or less,
Join their fight for now.
basic moves are anyway. Obviously, gameplay has improved dramatically over the years, but overall, the basic moves are the same. Yeah.
Continue your special training.
But
Like
What I'm trying to
Hadokens
say is,
are more or less the same.
this time. But in exchange, when you complete your training, you must show me the result of all your effort.
Fist bump.
sure.
See ya. I look forward to hearing about the
Fun
answer
fact:
that lies beyond.
in the original Street Fighter 1, Ryu and Ken were the only playable characters. In fact, you could only play as Ken by playing the versus mode, two-player mode.
What did you say?
I said
Don't act
two-player
so
mode.
arrogant. You picking a fight with me? Arrogance? I've been working here longer than you have, and then you come in acting all boss.
Oh, cat fight coming up here now.
I beat you to a pulp. I'm the one who beat you to a pulp.
Thank you for waiting.
Your sources find any information?
As of now, we were able to acquire a master list. The list of all people the pieces were sent to. Additionally, we're
Have a new woman in
investigating
6.
who might have access to that list.
Cool.
And what have you found out?
The Black Moons were created by Shadaloo using the hackers they supposedly kidnapped. These pieces were likely made by the hackers. Additionally, Guile is contacting our colleague who infiltrated Shadaloo. We hope he has more information to share.
Working undercover. That sounds interesting. If that's the case, then Shadaloo wants these pieces, and we must not let them have it. We'll begin our operation when we hear from Guile.
Who's this? Ninjas.
Looks like I have to teach our uninvited guests a lesson in manners.
So also, Shadaloo have kidnapped people,
Welcome to try.
and Shadaloo are using them to hack pieces in order to activate the Black Moons. So it's got a basic enough story to follow and to understand. Some fighting games can have a bit of a complicated story to follow, really, to be honest. I love Mortal Kombat, but sometimes the story of Mortal Kombat can be a little bit in-depth, a little bit out there. So Black Moons, negative energy, psycho energy, or psycho power, Bison, Shadaloo, not very hard to understand, really. Who is the one in red? Karen. That's her name.
No, thank you.
I'll pass. I'm very satisfied.
DiCaprio.
Oh, that's Cammy's friend, but she's been kind of like brainwashed by the power of psycho power. Bison is responsible for that, because Bison is the master of psycho power. And we have Guile with a hairstyle. It's like a relation to Albert Wesker.
When the control device recognizes the piece, its program can be activated. But more importantly, the same pieces can be used to activate their shutdown program.
Handy, and we have most of the pieces, so...
I bet that the control device is in the Shadaloo base. Anything else to report?
Shadaloo has the same list. They'll be going after it.
Now everybody has finally gathered, with the exception of Reed. Oh my! According to the list, one of the pieces should have been sent to you.
I remember. I received some little thing in package.
Then where is it? You big hairy piece of shit.
So I left with friend.
Can you say where your friend is now?
I think he's in India. I will go and get him.
Just like that, he's gonna go to India.
Then who else has one?
One was sent to a wrestler in New York, and a Brazilian jiu-jitsu artist.
New York transportation and communication systems are all inoperative. So I will go.
Well, he's just gonna use his magic
I'll go with
yoga
you.
power.
Cammy can come along too. What about you?
I'll take Ibuki and Mika to the Shadaloo base. We'll take the initiative by scouting the area.
See, the stories are so easy to follow in Street Fighter 5. I like it. I love it, actually. Yeah, I know.
Mel! Hey! What's wrong, Mel? Weren't you supposed to be with your mommy?
I want to go with you. I want to go too.
Alright, I promise that when you can do a Hadouken, we'll go together.
Hadouken!
He actually looks like a midget, like.
Awesome! Now while Daddy is away...
Like, Capcom have done a great job with this game, like, but they've made this child look like a midget. Like, he looks like an actual adult, but just midget form. I don't know if it's a suit, no, not like, but he just looks like a small adult.
It's nice to watch them play. I think Ken shouldn't have to come with us.
Mr. X. Right. That's, I don't see the, I fail to see the resemblance there.
There are some battles he can't avoid, especially when he has someone to protect. My father was the same way. I'm sorry.
I think we need a strong cup of tea and come back.
Little things. It's just one. Families confuse me. I don't have one.
Guile and the others have already left. I'll be leaving shortly with Ibuki and Mika.
Ibuki.
I'll see you all
I fucking love saying that
next
name.
time at the base.
I could say it for the whole stream. Ibuki. What's your name? Ibuki. Street Fighter 5 Ibuki edition. Oh, this guy is hilarious. He's always eating. He's hungry. Even though he just ate.
Are you sure about that?
Christ almighty, control yourself, you fat slob.
How you hurt?
Where are all the Green Herb family tonight?
Good.
Don't know.
Let's escape.
You're not going anywhere! If I let you get away from me, if you escape,
Back off.
if you escape, they won't feed me anymore!
Oh, we can't be having that.
No,
We can't. No, let's get this fat motherfucker wants his food, so, you know, he's gonna kick some ass for that food. Oh my god, she's tough. Oh shit. Good night.
yes, they've earned my meal!
Oh, what a kick.
No, you saved me. Anero is angry. I'm sorry.
So even though he won the fight, he got his ass handed to him.
Ouch! Hey you! Why don't you look where you're walking?
Oh,
I have something that I want
strange
to
guy
ask.
is back.
And you better answer my question truthfully. If you don't
My Switch!
like this.
You broke my Switch.
Have you seen this piece before?
My sister has it!
You are correct. Now,
So Shadaloo are on the search for the chess
door number
pieces.
2, where I take you
the control
hostage and
keys.
your sister with your life.
Oh,
I made it just in time.
Ken is here to save the day.
Yes?
Oh, you got mud on my beautiful clothes.
Pity about you.
I'll never forgive you.
So who am I actually controlling this time? It's so. I mean, I would like to control Ken in this situation, but I bet you the game. Oh, I actually am controlling Ken. Lovely. Can I just say again, the difficulty in the story mode is just way too easy. I don't know if there's a way to increase the difficulty or not, but I'm so used to the story in Mortal Kombat 11 that gave me a huge challenge. This is just like a walk in the park. Like I'm actually not that good at the game. Like, in case you're wondering, like I'm not that good at the game. It's just easy. How do I use my trigger move again? I actually forget how to use the trigger. B system. Haven't the slightest clue how to do this. I don't even care. And the fights are only one round as well, so it's It's not YouTube that's acting up, it's your technology that's acting up. I think you should know by now. How many people in my live chat have ever complained about YouTube acting up, apart from you? The answer to that would be no one, apart from you. Oh, so this guy's going to disappear into the mist, into the poison mist.
Wait, I think I know you. You're part of the Matsuda family.
Yes, I am.
Can I ask you, was this sent to your house?
Those guys were asking me about this just before. So... Ah! My sister! I think she caused trouble again.
Look, could you possibly give the piece to us?
Okay, you guys saved my life, but it's my sister's. I happen to have it here.
Watch out!
Holy hell.
Huh? Laura?
Hi!
Here she is. The sister.
What have you been doing around here? And look at your hair! I know what it is! You must have found a girlfriend!
No, I didn't. Don't touch me! Hey! Can't breathe.
But you still
Grand on nylon phone.
You must eat more meat, otherwise your girlfriend
What's a
won't
nylon
like
phone?
you.
He said I don't have a girlfriend. I give
Do you think you should stop them?
I give up.
Let's make things burn with one more head rub!
Is this considered a typical brother-sister relationship?
Okay, now that I've said hello to my dear little brother... Ken Masters, I recognize who you are. Why would a famous person like you be here?
Well...
Because the world is pretty much ending, that's why.
You told Sean to give you something. I don't like the sound of that. If you're trying to steal from my brother, I'll make you regret it.
Uh-oh.
Wait! You're wrong!
You'll pay for this. And now I'm here to collect.
Uh-oh. Now Ken is going to get his ass handed to him.
I'll do it so good.
Wait, who am I controlling? Right. This game controls so differently to Mortal Kombat. Like, Mortal Kombat has been the only fighting game we've been playing for months, and it controls so differently. It's actually just so funny. Like, I actually don't even know who I'm controlling half the time. The speed is all different. Like, it's a completely different game. Like. Boom.
So, the U.S. martial arts champion still has the ability to fight even after all that.
Both of you stop it! Hey, sis! Listen to me! These people saved my life!
Huh?
They saved me from them! Those guys!
Yeah, bitch. So calm down.
Oh! Is that the case?
You can say that again.
See. Then why didn't you tell me that earlier?
I don't even know what I said, so I can't say it again.
In return for saving
NSG Nova, hello.
Can I give them this?
Okay.
You're
But in exchange, can I go
call me
on
Nova,
with
aren't you? With a new YouTube
Hello,
channel.
Matsuda. You just saw my skill. So, if my skill can be of help, can you let me promote Matsuda Jiu-Jitsu by using your online karate class?
You have 666 subs. Dun dun dun. I'm gonna have to subscribe to your channel to prevent the apocalypse.
Alright! I'm going to make Matsuda
I am
Jiu-Jitsu
Danner Game. Oh, I remember you.
What do you want as a souvenir?
Sorry, the Nova confused me. I thought you were Call Me Nova, another YouTuber. I've just subscribed to your channel, so you now have 667 subs, just to prevent the you know, the apocalypse, you know, the whole 666 thing and all. Couldn't have it laying as 666, you know. Welcome to the live stream, Danner Gamer. It is great to have you. As you can see, I am playing Street Fighter 5. I'm playing the story mode. It's a great story so far. I've already completed it, actually, to be honest, but it's been a long time since I played. So yes, NSG Nova, it is great to have you in the live stream.
This could really cause...
I'm playing Fortnite. Cool, man, cool. Enjoy.
Is their strength really being enhanced? They still look pretty damn weak. Yeah!
Who the hell is she?
Seize initiative.
Santa Moo. Yeah, this story mode is just way too easy. And there's only one round as well, so it makes the fights very short. So, NSG Nova, how are you keeping? How is your day going? Look at this crazy monkey. Guile versus a monkey.
You big meathead. Why don't you just drop dead? Muscle! It was nice try. Now it's my turn to strike back.
Oh no, I get to play as Zangief, the Russian wrestler. The Red Cyclone, I think he's called. So we got wrestler versus boxer. I love it. Go after a backbreaker. Zangief just making easy work of whatever his name is.
I think this chump might have it.
Huh?
Oh, he's one of the hackers. He's one of the hackers.
Since you first found me, has my intuition ever been wrong? Even once?
You better be right about this.
The hackers have been used by Shadaloo to create those control pieces, those chess pieces, to activate the Black Moons.
That ain't bad, kid.
Yeah, who are we fighting now? Thought about you for her. Oh no, we're going to the next part. Alright, now we have Alex. At least I think that's his name. I think he appeared in the original Street Fighter.
I have something I need to ask you.
What is it? Make it quick.
You a mugger? I heard it's happening a lot around the neighborhood recently.
That's a bit racist, Alex, isn't it?
Wait, listen to me. You picked on the wrong guy.
Or maybe I'm racist for assuming that he was racist.
Don't fool me!
I just can't get over how easy this story mode is. Like, you could literally just press buttons and win. Like, I'm not doing it. Obviously, I know the moves, like, but it's just so easy. Or maybe as the story goes on, the difficulty increases. Maybe that's what it is. I'm just looking for a proper challenge, to be honest. Calm yourself down.
What are you? My apologies, but I would like to ask you to give that piece to me.
So he has one of the pieces. Control pieces that activate the black moons, which is causing negative energy throughout the world, which is feeding psycho power, which M. Bison uses to destroy the world, essentially. Because he is a crazy warlord who wants to control the world, along with his organization, Shadaloo.
You might feel that you want to seek answers. When the time comes, you must turn your eyes to the world.
And Shadaloo are using hackers to create those control pieces. I love explaining the story in Street Fighter V because it's just such an easy story to describe. So apart from the difficulty being easy, the story itself is easy enough to understand. What's wrong with her?
Isn't that woman one of Bison's bodyguards? But something's wrong with her.
You can say that again.
Any idea?
She's controlled basically by the psycho power.
Well, isn't she an enemy? Then let me take care of her.
No, don't. I'll fight her to be certain.
I think they're actually sisters or something like that. Or they work together. I can't remember. It's been so long since I played this game. Too easy. Too easy. Damn.
Nobody move! Lara! I brought some backup!
She's the agent working for Shadaloo. We have the authority to arrest her.
Take it easy. She's no longer a danger.
You don't have to worry, Cammy. We should turn her over to them for now.
Your big sister will help you.
Yeah, that's right, yeah, they're sisters.
Help you. We'll help you. Big sister will.
What are you doing? Give the girl to us now!
Oh,
don't do it!
I am.
Wait, I'm actually... So one of the cool... I actually forgot how cool this story is compared to other fighting games that have stories. Even like Mortal Kombat or Tekken. You should actually get to fight characters that are actually not in the game. Like, I am literally fighting a police officer called Peter. Like, how crazy is that? So I think that makes the story mode in Street Fighter V very unique compared to Mortal Kombat and Tekken. So Cammy has just made short work of Peter, the police officer. God, this is so random. I don't think he stood a chance. Oh God.
What are you?
Jury?
Jury!
Looks like you're having fun.
I am, to be fair, I am. But I'll take that.
Get on board. You can pay me for this with that.
What are you?
How sweet. The love between sisters turns them both into fugitives.
I thought she was working with me, Jory. Oh, she is. She's just being a bitch. Okay.
Damn it. Are you trying to follow them on foot? It's foolish to do that. The road is a straight line from here. Besides...
Again? How do they keep coming?
I have to head to the base now. Please hold them off.
Sure. Leave it to me. Shinryuken!
A flower trifling in the wind is so beautiful.
I hate that character so much.
I want to cut it down by my own hand.
I'm gonna cut your neck, but you know. Vega. Hit him. Is this a Shadaloo base?
I can't believe that I came back.
No. The game also has like a prequel story.
We have to stop the moons, so we have to find the control room.
I know that Bison must be in here. I will find him and kill him.
Well, this is the base.
Come on! Wait!
They got into Shadaloo's base pretty easy, didn't they?
Other people are coming here soon. We all share the same goal to stop the Black Moons.
Yep.
We all work together. Chance to make it better. If we could stop the moons, Bison's power would also be better.
Yep.
We could defeat him easier.
I can't afford to waste time.
Hey, don't just rush off. You could get killed. Oh.
He's already dead.
Look, I really don't know what happened to you, but if you want to get to Bison, you shouldn't abandon us.
What you're saying is right. But some things cannot be resolved by doing right.
I agree wholly, Leo Nash. That's a true statement. I'm off to bed soon, no problem. That is such a true statement. Those are words to live by. That's me crunching on a chocolate digestive biscuit as well, in case you're wondering. Victor, welcome to the live stream. It is great to have you. How are you keeping, Victor?
Shibasaki is the head steward of the Kanzuki family.
I appreciate the like, man. Really appreciate that. Thank you.
Great. Then I suggest we should work together.
So as you can see, I'm playing Street Fighter 5 and I'm playing the story mode.
Please do not touch my head steward. By the way, do you actually have...
So sit back, relax and enjoy the live stream, Victor. I'm going to do I'm going to recap the story for you, Victor, in just a second. Let me pause this because I find it very hard to talk and fight at the same time. So I'm going to pause the... So the story revolves around these black moons that cause negative energy throughout the world. This negative energy is feeding psycho power, which M. Bison uses to control and destroy the world. M. Bison is the leader of the Shadaloo organization. Shadaloo is a criminal organization. This organization, Shadaloo, are also using hackers. They're actually kidnapping hackers to create these control pieces, which are used to activate the black moons. But if the good guys can get those pieces, they can actually use those pieces to actually shut down the black moons. So that's a little synopsis there of the story. Also, I did that so I can eat my biscuit as well. Just like, you know, 2 stones, or 2 birds, 1 stone, you know. So the story is quite easy to understand. The difficulty is way too easy, to be honest. I personally think. You know, it's a bit on the easy side. So that's basically what's going on in the story of Street Fighter 5. I hope I did a good job explaining. Well, back to the gameplay. And one of the things I really like about the story is you can actually go up against characters that aren't even in the game. Night, enjoy watching Cuppa, and off to bed, enjoy your gaming. Well, thank you for dropping by. I'm glad you enjoyed the live stream. Enjoy a cup of tea, and good night to you. I just don't like how short and easy the fights are, though, you know. I still think hands down Mortal Kombat 11 has the best story for any fighting game. Uh-oh. That's one of the control pieces used to either activate or deactivate the black moons.
For their safekeeping, but there's no time. Can I trust you?
Understood. I accept your request.
Street Fighter has always been the kind of like, I think the kind of the comic book kind of style fighting series, really, because this story is, you can almost take it out of a comic book, like, you know.
So they decided to leave us behind. Watch out! Thank you for that.
Uh-oh. Behind you.
Hey!
Balrog.
What you chumps are looking for?
And he's hacker.
If you want it, come and get it.
I will.
I think we have the majority of the control pieces, I think, anyway.
Don't try to run away.
I'm not going to run away. I think I'm actually going to go to the main menu. Well, I don't know when the best option is, because I don't want to be like replaying all this. I just, maybe, no, the next time I play it, the next time I'm doing the live stream, before I start the live stream, I'll see, can I increase the difficulty? I just think it's way too easy, to be honest. Like, it's not giving me any challenge at all. It wasn't one bit close. It wasn't one bit close. I've been slaughtering my opponents since I started the story, for God's sake.
What? That didn't work?
Oh my good God, what a punch. She wants equality, she just got an equal right hook to the face.
Don't worry. Compared to my special training, this is nothing. Now! Why don't you try me on for size?
Okay, so who's fighting who? What's happening now? No! Mika is a professional wrestler, so she got all these wrestling moves. Oh my God, look at that for a power bomb. Oh! What the hell, you just lost? Deal with it. But he just used Psycho Power. That hacker. And Bryson must be giving him some Psycho Powers. It's actually a very enjoyable story, and again it's so easy to follow as well. Just disappointed about the actual difficulty of the fights, and they're too short as well. 1 round fights, they're way too short.
Dawson!
Sorry, I'm a bit late.
It's alright.
I'll take care of them.
Thank you.
You go flying.
You are one of the people who has the Merope.
The what?
Aren't you?
Oh, we saved her earlier, didn't we? Well, in last night's live stream anyway, at least.
So Shadaloo was using hackers to track all of the pieces down.
No, so that's what they were
Conversation for later.
used for.
We have to get out of here now.
So they were tracking down people who had the pieces.
I mean, I still have to look for the Usher.
The Usher?
Usher
Still have something I have to
is a great R&B singer.
So that means I can't escape from here yet.
That girl.
She's a bit like the girl out of Bayonetta. Look at the strength of that.
Oh my! I guess we both made it here with perfect timing.
Now we have all 6 of them.
And in true video game fashion,
We'll be able to stop the Black Moons.
somebody will take away all those pieces and attempt to activate the Black Moons.
Intruders have broken into my very important control room.
Sorry about you.
What are you doing in here?
I'll take care of this. You must be exhausted after your trip.
He looks like a cross between a stick insect and the Undertaker.
Trying to interrupt Operation Change that I dedicated to Lord Bison. I won't let either of you leave here alive!
Honestly.
We'll die right here!
That sounds quite vicious. Throwing forward. I shall be victorious. I'll lift you down. Hey, yeah. Hey, sweet. Hey, yeah. Hey. This is the end for you.
Kick in the shins.
This is it.
The Dark Moons are being deactivated. But something is obviously going to go wrong. I actually forget because I haven't played this game in so long.
It stopped. We were
Operation
successful.
Chaos aborted. You lost. Just accept it. What's that, run away? That's a great trick. Off with you.
Then this is...
Their main headquarters.
Who's this?
You were the one who was operating undercover, Abel?
Oh, Abel. Uh-oh.
Someone is trying to hack into the control room.
What, like reactivate the Black Moons? Obi-Wan plays. No, they're not. So I'm just looking at Obi-Wan plays. It's clickbait.
Program right now or else.
But if I...
Do you think I'm a complete fool who didn't realize you were sniffing around?
Look at him picking on little kids. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Tell me, do you want me to melt you down like I did to that other programmer?
Oh my god.
The Descent program. With this, nobody will be able to stop it from happening.
The Descent program. What's this now? What's happening? Christ.
So perfect.
He's fairly happy with himself, isn't he?
Operation Chains is indestructible. All the power from fear, despair, and hatred will be given to Lord Bison. Lord Bison will be the one to rule the world.
See, I told you he wants to control the world. And he wants to control the world using his psycho power, which feeds off negative energy, which the Black Moons are causing.
The Black Moons have stuff, but now they rebooted.
What did you say?
Descent program. It must have been activated. Data's coming in.
If the Black Moons drop to the surface, the resulting explosion will completely destroy everything within 10 kilometers.
This monitor shows the time until the moons drop.
Contact all departments.
Uh-oh. So we got under 24 hours to save the world. No pressure.
They were hiding this as a backup plan.
Each moon will directly impact on their city. This isn't good.
It can't be.
Oh!
Is this psycho power?
Stay away from me. This isn't good.
So it looks like Bison has figured out that Abel is a spy and has done something to him. Here he is. And Bison floating above.
Operation Chains is a complete success. The Black Moons will fall onto every target city, and the world will become a whirlwind of chaos. Mankind will tremble with fear and despair, and the world will be in flames. The negative energy from all around the world will nourish Lord Bison. Yes, the entire world will be in Lord Bison's hands.
I'm beyond.
Then I'll finish you here.
Uh-oh. And Bison didn't even flinch.
I've never expected that your lost soul would stumble its way back to me.
Kill you.
It looks like you want to die.
No, Bison, it looks like I want to kill you. But who am I controlling, Bison or Nash? I'm actually controlling Bison, okay. Connor, welcome to the live stream, buddy. Great to have you as always. Left a like and love the vids, but have to go. And thanks for listening. No problem, man. I was actually watching a very cool live stream earlier today, man. This guy was playing Super Mario Galaxy 2, man. So I asked one of these viewers to subscribe to you. So you're 97 now, man. You're only 3 away from 100, man. I will get you to 100 subs, man. Don't you worry. Oh my god, this is actually a proper challenge now. Thanks, I'll stay for as long as I can. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Smash. Why don't you go back?
What if I go? Oh, you got to say sorry. You just have to stay until 3 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock in the morning will do. I'm only joking. I'm only joking. You don't have to stay long, you don't have to stay. It's quite late, it's 12:15. I appreciate you dropping by, man, and I appreciate that like as always, man. So you can stay for as long as you can. Make a half tree. No, 4:15. Oh my god, this is a proper challenge. Do you know what's so funny, Connor? I've been saying since the start of this live stream how easy the story mode is, and now I'm getting my ass handed to me. This is absolutely hilarious. Night, buddy, and thank you so much for dropping by. I love those emojis. I love those emojis. Thank you so much for dropping by, man, and for dropping that like. It is much appreciated, man. It is much appreciated. So, night, buddy, and sleep well. And I will get you to 100 subs. Don't you worry. Come on, Bison. Oh my god. I'm telling you, by the end of July, start of August maybe, I will get you to 100 subs. I'm gonna like drop into people's like live chats, my subs live streams, go into the live chat and ask them to subscribe to you. I'm gonna get you to 100, man. Even though it's not about subs, like, you know what I mean? But I'd like to see you to get 100 subs nonetheless. Actually, I'm going to share this video, bro. So stay alive. Haha, thank you, man. Nice one, man. Nice one. Where are you going to share it? Try again. Oh man, the game is getting so hard. Oh, Jesus, holy hell. Oh my god. Sent to 10 so they might come, but Nitro, and sent it on Snapchat. Thank you so much. Oh my god, my live chat will be lit. Holy hell. Nice one for that, man. Nice one, appreciate it. Damn it. Okay, so clearly the more you progress through this story, the more difficult it gets. Okay, I was thinking that, because it was a bit easy up until now. Now it's just throwing everything at me except the kitchen fucking sink. Oh man. As long as it doesn't throw a spider at me, I'm fine. Okay? Throw anything at me, just don't throw a spider at me. Jesus Christ. Last night, traumatized. Spider crawling up my blanket was not a good experience at all. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa. This guy is wiping me out.
Smash. Why don't you go back to hell?
I don't even know what that did. Ouch!
Take you with me.
Nash, you are testing my patience. Nash.
Smash. Why don't you go back there? Sonic. Down you go. I'll break through.
Oh God Almighty! I think I might need to take a bite off my chocolate digestive biscuit. Because when you're in doubt, you take a bite of your chocolate digestive biscuit. And now I have no place to put it. Sit. Right. Now, for God's sake, Nash, calm down, boy.
Take that. Go to sleep.
This is hilarious. Because I've been complaining for the whole stream the game is too easy. And all of a sudden it's just got into like pro mode. Why is the difficulty so... the audio is so fucking loud right now. That's better. I can't even hear myself talk. This game came out in 2016. Jesus. It's time for a Street Fighter 6, don't you think? I'll go close and Nash, so just don't even. I got him! Finally, it only took me an hour. We got there. We got there in the end.
Not yet.
Idiot. Do you think the fist of someone like you, one whose life has already expired, can even reach me?
I just missed that. What happened? What's dropping? Oh! Devour! I forgot about him. This is kind of like the main villain in the game, really, you could say. He feeds off powerful souls.
I've been waiting for you.
And I'm feeding off a powerful chocolate digestive right now.
Everything is going according to plan.
They always say that. Everything was going according to plan. So you plan to get your ass kicked? Oh no, I'm actually playing as Bison again, okay. I actually completely, oh my good god. I actually completely forget how to use the trigger move. Like, it's been so long since I played, like. God almighty. Yeah, rub it in. Man, this guy isn't messing around, is he? No, not having my sword. Oh. Oh my god. Oh, no way. Yes, I'm so close. The hell is going on with these York kebab?
How dare you!
He's backing off. That's the power of Bison. Even someone like him scares Bison.
Oh, good sir.
Who the fuck actually would do that in real life?
That looks painful. Can you stand? What happened? Were you able to defeat Bison?
Does it look like it?
I couldn't kill him.
Oh, I see. I guess they still haven't finished the job. Damn it. I still wasn't able to find my friend yet. An old friend. This friend was a bit of a bonehead since we were kids. Also made games, and one became a big hit. After that, a lot of companies were making job offers. My friend was hesitating to make a decision, but then suddenly decided to work for a company that was under Shadaloo.
Capcom.
Probably was tricked into it. After all, how else would anyone ever end up making the Black Moons? My friend has been making mistakes for what seems
I really like the story in this game.
I got the same call for help. My friend Rashid, please save my life. Or
I actually think it would make a great movie, like.
So I helped, but never once did I get a single thank you.
I think it's got a nice underlining theme. I'm actually going to delve into at the end of the live stream. I hope I don't forget, because I always forget to do that.
You will continue looking.
I won't though.
Good sir.
I mean, you can probably figure out what the tone is and what the theme is. Okay, he's back. He realized he couldn't defeat Bison, so he's coming after me now. Wait, who's me? Who am I? Who's fighting who? And what's happening? Okay, I'm not even getting that.
How many more of them do we have to fight? Miss Chun-Li! Miss Kansuki!
Oh god. Where did he come from?
Zangief! He's just so cool!
Impeccable timing. They are here to pick us up. Everybody get on board. We must leave this place quickly.
I'd love a Street Fighter Netflix series
Thank you very much.
that delves deeper into these characters' story. Like a bit like what you're seeing now, you know?
We have to snap him out of it.
Well then, Abel, why don't you throw all your aggressions at me? I'll take everything that you have with my muscles!
I love the animations.
So cool! Master Zangief!
That was nice job. However, you need to develop a lot more muscle power.
Jesus Christ, that's some serious muscle power there. I think you've killed him.
I love it!
Miss Cutting, it's time.
I understand. Everyone, hurry!
Understood. We go now.
Yes, Roger, sir!
Lads, you do realise you have less than 24 hours to save the world.
Hey, don't push me! Whoa!
I'd get moving there for a wee, like.
Something's wrong.
Apart from the war being over. Jesus. Uh-oh. Lads, imagine seeing him running towards you.
Time to go!
Oh, Jesus Christ, I got a fright there for a
That was
second.
a close call. Oh, please excuse me.
Thought it was the boar thing. Of course he'd be hanging off it in like typical cliffhanger kind of moment, like. And he let go now, because I haven't played this game in so long I actually forget, to be honest. Oh no, he's not.
I think we finally lost him.
God. See, that's what happens when you're under the influence of psycho power, because psycho power is fueled by negativity, negative emotion and energy and hatred and all that kind of stuff. Which is what I want to talk about at the end of this live stream.
Why don't you just kill her already? Way to go!
And here we have Vega. Can't stand him.
She may be an ugly doll, but she must surely have a role to play. Beauty that is born from conflict with past memories. I thought such things had been lost. This new beauty. Show it to me now.
Wait, who am I fighting? Who am I fighting? Who am I fighting? Who am I?
Let's dance in
Oh,
ecstasy.
Vega.
Don't disturb me!
I'm so used to playing Mortal Kombat, like I'm kind of putting in the same the same input. I swear to God, I've been playing Mortal Kombat for so long that I actually thought I could pick up that dumpster. I actually was going to press R1 to pick up that dumpster and throw it, but you can't. That's actually funny. Well, it got knocked over in there. Whoa, can we fuck down there? No, God, no. Oh my God, she got me. Okay. One hour and 25 minutes already. That can't be right. Jesus Christ, I actually felt like I was doing this stream for like a half an hour or something.
Let's dance in ecstasy.
Sure. Tammy, you better calm down, no, girl, alright? Oh, she has me cornered again. She loves to corner people. I'm gonna make sure she doesn't corner me this time now. I'll stay in the middle.
Don't disturb me!
I really hope Street Fighter sticks around. I really hope that like in 5 years time there's the latest Street Fighter, and I hope that people are still playing the original Street Fighter games at the same time as the modern Street Fighter games. I love to see long running franchises still around and still relevant and selling well and people playing their games, and I love it. I love seeing the next generation of gamers interact with these franchises, enjoying these franchises. Like there's a YouTube channel I came across recently called Sonic Studio, which I recommend anyone to check out and subscribe. Sonic Studio. Just really entertaining creators. That's what you call them? YouTubers, creators. Same thing. Just really entertaining, and they're the next generation. Like, and they're just enjoying Sonic the Hedgehog. Like they've got these Sonic the Hedgehog plushies, and they're just making really entertaining and hilarious content around these plushies. And what I love is just again seeing the generation interact with the long-running franchise. So in the world of Fortnite, it's nice to see that there's a generation of gamers who appreciate long-running franchises. So I love to see that. That's not me bashing Fortnite either. Like, it's just Street Fighter. Like it's been around for 20 plus years. I want to see these games around for many years to come. I don't want like games like Fortnite to phase out these games. That'll never happen, of course, but okay, Cammy, I'm just having a discussion with all 0 of my viewers. Is that okay, Cammy? What did you call me? Ah, Cammy, fuck off now. Oh, what a slap to Cammy. Excuse me.
That's it.
What time is it?
I want to see everything.
But why is he wearing a mask now? And he wasn't at the start.
This pervert's giving off a real good vibe. Hey, Perv. I was the one who picked her up first, so that makes her mine. Why don't you go play somewhere else?
You lack delicacy.
You're the one who lacks delicacy. So go back home and then cry in your pillow. Time for fun.
Please tell me I get to play as Jory, please. Please, please. Oh, thank fuck. Ah, fuck you. I hate that prick so much.
You are not one.
Why don't you get lost?
I think after this fight, we'll go to the next cutscene. We'll go to the next fight. That's what I normally do in story modes and fighting games. We'll get to the next fight, pause it, and I'll end the stream then. And then I'll talk a little bit about the theme and tone of the story in this game, and kind of what I take away from it really, and why I think it's such a great story. Not so much what I take away, well yeah, what I take away from it. If I can actually win this fight, that is. Maybe, what am I saying? Maybe I want to beat Vega. I was going to say Linda, no, but no, I want to beat Vega. Vega has to be defeated before this live stream ends. I won't be able to sleep until Vega gets defeated. Last night I couldn't sleep until the spider got found, even though I didn't find the spider. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, watch my video, the spider incident. That'll explain all. What did he just say? Like, did Vega just say what I think he said? I'm not even going to repeat what he said, to be honest. What the fuck, like? What the fuck, Vega? Ah, lads, Vega, come on now.
Not this.
Not this way.
You are not wanted.
Why don't you get lost?
I know, yeah. It's too late. I think it's time we got Street Fighter 6, and for God's sake, Capcom, stop taking people's money, okay? For exclusivity rights, okay? Jesus Christ, put the game on all consoles. I mean, look what Mortal Kombat 11 did. Mortal Kombat 11, you know, didn't take money off Sony to be a console exclusive to PS4. For God's sake, like, you're Street Fighter. What are you doing, like? What are you doing? That was just a strange decision, really. Street Fighter 5 being exclusive to PS4, like, the fuck was that about, like? Jesus, like, really strange, like. So yeah, Street Fighter 6 needs to be on all consoles. I think it is time for Street Fighter 6 though, to be fair. Although in saying that though, if you think about it actually, no, there really hasn't been a whole lot of Street Fighter games over the years. I mean, we're only on, like, for a game that's been around for over 20 years, the fact that we're only on the 5th game is kind of, I suppose, self-explanatory there as of to, we don't get much Street Fighter games. Now in saying that, there's been like, Jesus Christ, there's got to be like at least 10 different, possibly more different types of Street Fighter 2 games. Then there's all the different types of Street Fighter 3 games, and different types of Street Fighter 4 games as well. So that's probably what has kept the series going over the years, is all the different types of Street Fighter games over the years. But Capcom have confirmed, that there won't be any versions of Street Fighter 5. That Street Fighter 5 will just be Street Fighter 5. Like, they'll add updates over time, because they had in the arcade mode there recently, and of course DLC. But like, the base game will be the same basically. So I don't know what that means for the next Street Fighter game, but traditionally the game was kept going by having different types of versions of it. I don't know really. What the hell, look at this. I hate when the character comes back so quickly like that. But yeah, the game came out in 2016. I only knew because I'm looking at the YouTube description of it. You know, when you're live streaming a game, it'll actually tell you. It'll tell you like when the game came out. Where's it gone? Yep, Street Fighter 5 2016, 17 years. So that's nearly 4 years ago, like. You think about it, like. I think I should announce a new Street Fighter. And considering that I'd like it on the Switch. Every game I want on Switch. Like, Switch is my primary console. Like, it's the console I go to. It's a console I can play anywhere, anytime. And when you have Mortal Kombat 11 on that Switch in 60 frames per second, because I know all the nerds like to talk about their frames, you know, 60 frames per second in handheld mode. Damn. That's great. Like, so the fact that I can have that, like, I'd love to have the next Street. I keep wanting to say Streets of Rage. I don't know why. But I kind of want to have the next Street Fighter game on my Switch. And it's great that it's switched in that position that it can, like, you know, anyone who says, can the Switch handle it? Like, you know, like The Witcher 3 is over there saying, hold my drink. Can we what? Because The Witcher 3 is confirmed for Nintendo Switch, and the entire game, including all DLC, is going to fit on one cartridge. And of course, like, to point out the obvious, like, you know, because you will get those nerds who will talk about, like, their teraflops and their GPUs and their CPUs and their frames per second. They're really sad bastards, to be honest with you. But they'll point out, you know, like, I will point out the obvious. Like, obviously there's going to be sacrifices in resolution. There's obviously going to be sacrifices in like how the game runs. But I don't think any company would release a game on a console if it didn't run to their standards. So it's not going to run exactly the same as the PS4 and Xbox One version, but nonetheless, Witcher 3 is coming to Switch and it runs on Switch. But after Witcher 3, let's talk about Mortal Kombat 11. Mortal Kombat 11 runs in 60 frames per second on all consoles, including the Nintendo Switch, in handheld mode. Think about that, like, you're getting a portable version of Mortal Kombat 11 in 60 frames per second. Oh, I was so close to kicking his ass there now, wasn't I? So yeah, next I'm just going to say Street of Rage and Street Fighter should be on the Nintendo Switch.
You are not wanted.
Then why don't you get lost? This way.
Oh, we're off to a good start now. Oh my god, it's actually I wanted it in the way that I wanted to feed them perfect quickly. Don't you come back, no, like this. Vega, don't even think about it. Finally! Okay, we watch a couple of cutscenes, get to the next fight, pause it, talk a little bit about the theme and tone of the story and what I take away from it. We'll end the stream, thank everyone who watched, give my shout outs, and then hop into bed. And hopefully no spiders will be in bed.
You wake up already?
Woohoo! Take that, Vega.
I see.
You see what?
I'll leave. For now.
Yeah, because you know you're going to get your ass handed to you, Vega, so you leave. You run off back to your Shadaloo buddies.
What now? Oh, it's her.
We came back here for now to regroup, but we will be going back to the Shadaloo base as soon as we rethink our strategy. We must stop them from dropping the moons.
We're going back to our own hideout now. It seems Helen already has some new information.
No more! Charlie! Here!
Who's Charlie?
Not yet!
you okay? Do you know who I am?
Oui. You're the one who stopped my madness. Merci beaucoup.
Charlie. You forgot this.
Charlie bit my finger. Remember that video? They're practically fucking famous because of that. Can you believe that? Jesus Christ. Shit, what am I doing? Give me 2 seconds. Oh, we haven't even gotten through a fight yet. Okay.
I really understand how you feel, but Helen might have some new information to share with us.
Don't have a clue how I feel. Oh, the music.
I see everybody's here.
Oh, I really think this would be a great movie.
So, you said there's a way to stop the moons?
Yes, that is true. I have found a solution.
So there is a way.
Yes, but it depends on you.
To the friend of that person, the usher. I found a command. Light up the pathway for those who stray. I call thy name. If we decipher this, we can stop the moon. I have skills. Like I know how to read and write programs. But I can't read hearts. But you, who are the friend of that person, you can.
A command.
It seems like a code. I assume you can decipher it?
Yes.
I'm impressed with Rashid of the Turbulent Wind. I thank the developer of the Black Moons and your friendship with her. It's Kismet. If the command is activated, Shadowloo's plan will come to naught. I'm very excited. Of course.
I remember what happens, but I won't tell anyone because, you know, maybe people haven't completed the story yet. I have about a year, more than a year ago now, I'd say, but I forget. But it's coming back to me now.
Don't say things like that.
I don't have the strength to do that. However, maybe they do.
Don't say that! Don't you know how much I had to sacrifice just to bring you back to life? What do you mean you can't win? You are supposed to win. If you win with the power given from my lord and the prophecy.
But I'm already dead. For dead men, time will stand still. But Bison's psycho power keeps growing and evolving. Whereas I have...
Did you get frightened and decide to chicken out? All right. I'll tell you something. Your time is short just for a limited period by the grace of my lord. Don't tell me you actually thought you would live forever. Before too long, your body will fall into decay. There is no next time for a filthy dead man like you.
I know that already.
What did you say?
I know I don't have much time. So I have to do what I have to.
That should be the best day of your life, really, isn't it? Realizing that, like, oh, she's just completely, she's like, she doesn't know what to say, really. She wasn't expecting that response, like. Uh-oh. He's back.
have waited, and you have come.
Right, so I'm going to pause this fight, save this fight until the next live stream of Street Fighter 5 story. And just as I'm ending the live chat, I get a viewer. This always happens to me. So to my viewer, I am sorry, but this is pretty much the end of this gameplay live stream of Street Fighter 5. So in the next live stream of Street Fighter 5 story, I will continue the story. But what I wanted to do before I actually officially end the live stream is to talk a little bit about the theme and tone of the story in Street Fighter 5 and what I take away from it. So once again, the story of Street Fighter 5 centers around these black moons. These black moons are creating negative energy throughout the world. This negative energy is feeding psycho power. Now, psycho power is what M. Bison uses to control and to eventually destroy the world. M. Bison is a warlord, and he is the owner of the Shadaloo organization, which is a criminal organization. Okay, so what I wanted to focus on is this theme of like the world being infected by negative energy. All you have to do is look around you and you will see so much negativity in this world. Turn on the news and you will see negativity in this world. I feel that just like the story in this game, right, the more that we are exposed, right, the more that we are exposed to negative energy, right, the more that we are exposed to that, it affects us. And it's almost like it, you know, just like in this game where the negative energy feeds psycho power. I feel like in the real world, all this negative energy that's around us can infect us, humans, and it can affect us greatly, you know, and it can affect the world around us greatly. It can affect our mental health, it can affect our physical health, it can affect our decision making. So it's almost like I can see similarities between, you know, the story in Street Fighter 5 and the real world around me. You could almost imagine if there were, you know, you can almost imagine, it's almost like, you know, haters in your life, you know, people who just hate you and hate what you're doing. You know, they want to see you fall. They want to see you on your knees. Because there are people out there like that just want to see you fail. They hate who you are. They hate what you stand for. They hate what you do. And they will do anything they can to stop you from doing what you're doing. They could be haters on YouTube. They could be, look, they could be anybody. I think those people represent, you know, M. Bison in Street Fighter 5's story. And just like he uses psycho power, which all this negative energy feeds, I feel like these people who hate you for doing what you do, just like these people, they feed off, you know, they feed off your negative energy, and that fuels their almost power over you. So I just feel like we need to kind of be aware of that negative energy that is around all of us, and be aware of the negative people in the world who want to bring you down for who you are. Be aware of that and don't allow them to have that power. So do your best to not really take much notice of the negativity around us, and try to take too much notice of what people say to us in a negative way, and just continue being us and be positive kind of thing. So that's what I really want to take away. It's like you can, you know, you can almost see the connection between negative energy and power that it has over us, kind of a thing. So that's really all I want to say without going off too long there. So I want to say thank you to everyone who watched this live stream, including my buddy Connor, aka Prochronics Vlogz, also Connor 11 Meehan, Chad Middleton, Aidan Denston, Milkman the Gamer, Damien and Alan Sewell, Animation Time and Sonic Studio as well. So shout out to all of you. Also I know that Nosy Parker watched the live stream as well, so thank you to him, and Victor as well for watching. So basically thank you to everyone who watched the live stream, and I will see you next time on Green Herb Gaming.